at Irish Hills, getting ready to make our way up the Froom Creek Trail, see how far we can get up there, see how many wildflowers that are up there. First thing you see, dogs must be on leash and to pick up after them, please. I am a big proponent of that. I got a dog myself. I love for him to come out here, so as long as we're keeping it clean, we can keep coming out here. They normally offer bags right here for you. Unfortunately, we are out at the present second, and sometimes there are leashes as well in case you forgot yours. We are open from dusk to dawn, so you can be out here an hour before sunrise and an hour after sunset legally. You can ride your bike here safely and lock it up right there. As you can see, there is the water that comes down here. We have the start of Mariposa, and we have King Trail. We are going to go up the King Trail and connect over to Froom Creek. There's a nice kiosk here. It gives you a little bit of the information of the area, the environmental benefits, natural resources that we have here, some of the values that we require. And these are all the different trails that are around here. So there's not just one trail out here. You can connect this whole thing and go back and forth. I've done it and made it 18 miles. This talks a little bit about history. So where we're going is Froom Creek. It's one of the newest acquisitions in 2017, 151 acres. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there soon. We gotta be careful for ticks out here. They are very small little guys, just out on little blades of grass waiting for us to go. Usually just waiting right there. They don't fly, they don't jump, but they are right there on there. This guy is super small, as he's super small right there. There's another guy right down here. Oh, nope, I just lost him, dang it. Yeah, they're small. You can fit about 8 right there in the pinky fingernail. They do take about 24 to 48 hours to get in you, so you don't have to worry immediately. I always keep tweezers in my bag just in case they do get on you, especially like you have them in dogs. They like to go for your groin, your underarm, behind your ears. So just do a tick check when you're all done hiking. So you might be thinking, what is a docent? What would a docent do? Why would I want to go on a hike with a docent when I can go by myself? Well, I consider myself kind of an interpretive guide. I like to get people outside, I like to talk, I like to socialize. I love getting kids outside, picking up trash on the ground. I love leaving it better than you found it, but I like to talk about the birds, the wildflowers, my experiences out here, your experiences out here. Like I say, just getting you outside and moving. So let's keep hiking. So Froom Creek is one of the newer trail acquisitions San Luis Obispo got back in 2017. And I was kind of privileged to be one of the first people to lead a docent-led hike out here. It was big. We had 28 people and we were able to do the 8.5 mile hike. There's 2 different ways. You can make it 8.5 or 10 miles. We were able to make it all the way up to the top and have views, and then we actually connected back down the Mine View Trail. So that's one thing I really like about the Irish Hills out here is there's a lot of connectivity, a lot of wildflowers, so a lot of diversity out here. All right, so I'm a big proponent with trash. Especially dog bags. Cool, you picked up your dog bag, but then you just leave it on the ground right here. I'm gonna leave it till we come back because we are coming the same way. But look, we also have chicory. This is awesome, beautiful flower right there. Some people will dry it and put it into tea. Otherwise, just beautiful to look at it, be about 1.5 feet. We also have some California peony, slightly off trail, but some California peony starting to come up. You can see the leaves at about the foreground. Above us, you can see some flags. You might wonder what the flags are indicating. They are going to be a trail rerouting because unfortunately the current trail right now is completely water rutted and it needs a little bit of help, as you can see. So by going up there, it will help the trail, it will make it a little bit easier. It'll get away from the lower waterways, which they had to build a bridge over here to get us there. We also have some Indian soap plant right here. This is what's coming up, so please don't step on that. The Native Americans used to use the bulbs and underneath the plant to clean hides and to clean clothes and to do whatever they could with it. So Indian soap plant, you just get a little bit of water and rub your hands and clean your hands off. So we just got onto the Froom Creek Trail. We're going to be heading up this way. If we went down and over across the creek, we would be heading over to Johnson Ranch. A lot of the year there is not water in here. There's a little bit of water over there. I can see some algae on the rocks. What the rain did provide us though is, I don't know if you see the purple big bushes that are out there, that's ceanothus. That's a beautiful, I love the smell of ceanothus. And that is also actually another hand cleaner. You take a little bit in your hand with a little bit of water and rub it in there, and it'll clean your hands as well. So like I said, this will go over to Johnson Ranch. This will head up to Froom Creek. So we're gonna head up Froom Creek. Go. So this is a cool little wildflower right here. This yellow one is called Deerweed. Once it's been pollinated by hummers, it turns colors. It turns a red and an orange color. So that's how you can tell it's been pollinated. So my goal out here isn't to march you on a death race or do a Spartan obstacle course race. It's to get you out here to look at the flowers. We got a couple poppies right here coming in, little babies. Just to hear the water, you know, like I said, to talk. I have a funny story. A couple of years ago, I didn't have my name tag on, and only the docent that was leading the hike knew who I was. And a couple of ladies were like, "I'm sure glad that we showed up for your hike because I heard about that Seth guy. He goes really quick, right? He goes really quick." And the docent starts laughing, and she looks back and she's like, "That's Seth right there." And I was like, "I will go on any pace that you guys will go on, you know." And the other docent then laughed and said, "Yeah, but then he's gonna hike after this." So the goal is just keep moving. Here we go. This guy has 3 blades of grass, or 3 of the ticks right there on there. They're just waiting for you. So again, be careful and be on the lookout. They're not gonna kill you right away, but they do have Lyme disease just in case, all right? One of my friends right here is this little plant that's starting to come up. It's called Mugwort. It does a couple of good things, but since I get poison oak very easily, if you think you have the oils on you, the uracil oils, you would take a couple leaves and you'd rub it on yourself, and it would negate the oils inside. Another thing that I love about this trail and San Luis Obispo is, as you can see, it's a Sunday, and there's nobody else out here right now. We've seen maybe 10 people in the last hour and a half, not a lot. We have the second most open space in the counties of California, which is really cool. Bob Hill is a really good guy. He's brought that all together. He learned from his mentor. But we're surrounded, and you can see all the way out to the mountain ranges that are out there. That's the Los Padres National Forest, which stretches all the way up Highway 1 down to Ojai. So it's not just the open space that we have in here in SLO of all the trail systems, but get out a little bit further and do the Los Padres, see what's out there. There's a bunch of different trails. You don't have to just stick to the same thing, right? So as you can see right here, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's amazing sound. We got a waterfall coming down. There's 3 of them that kind of cascade down through the valleys, but this is the most prominent. It comes down right through here, and Pick and Shovel, one of the other trails that parallels the other side of the creek, goes up and weaves up and through this canyon right here. You can see when there is water down here, this is a good 50 feet wide easily, and it does roar. So it is always nice to see water, and when we do have it, it'll present us with all the flowers. So we got poppies coming up, we got a bunch of ceanothus, we got the soap plant that we were able to see, so I can't wait to see the rest of them. See you soon. Here's a cool find. Just looked down, saw a couple bones. Looks like got an owl pellet right there. So they're sitting up in the trees up there roosting at night, and that's the leftovers. You get a little bit of fur. You got their little white scat right there. That's a cool little find. Haven't seen that in a while. We just got done doing the hike that we were able to do with the time that we had. We only ended up seeing 17 total people. Pretty good. All dogs were on leash, which is super nice. Only a couple poop bags. I did get handfuls of trash though, so that always sucks getting that. As you see, I got a whole pocket full of trash in here, and a lot of it always ends up being plastic. Didn't find any cigarette butts luckily today. Nice and warm out here, and we're getting ready for all the wildflowers to pop. So hopefully see you guys out here pretty soon.